What is up, guys? It is Bachman here again with a different kind of video. I know I haven't posted anything in a while. If I seem to stutter throughout this video a little bit, sorry. It's pretty cold out here. I have the kerosene heater at full bore. It's about 29 degrees in Pennsylvania right now. So, that's that. I'm going to be producing this video as the part 1 build of the Y-Zilla. I've never put a video up about this build yet. Obviously, this is part 1. So the Y-Zilla is going to be a YZ85 powered race mower hybrid. Now, what I mean by that is there's portions of a YZ85 frame here and gas tank and seat up there. And outside over there, can't see it right now, and I'm not walking out in the rain. I have a Toro lawnmower frame and pieces that go up the console on the inside because the console was originally plastic. I am building from scratch a lawnmower dirt bike hybrid. It is going to be 4-wheeled. It's not going to be like a trike. It's not going to be 2-wheeled with a lawnmower frame. It's going to be like a race mower. I've wanted to build a race mower for a long time now because the off-road mower, you guys have seen that one, the wheel horse, the mud horse, whatever you want to call it. Excuse me. I was originally in that clear box there. You can see some of the parts. Was going to use a 20 horsepower Kohler single cylinder 295cc 2-stroke. And I was going to do a torque converter with a jack shaft and a chain setup to a rear axle. I've since decided to scratch that idea. I was also considering about using that Blaster 200 engine up there, considering it's complete. But I don't know if I want to run something that big and heavy. That is a 6-speed, and a YZ85 is a 6-speed. A YZ85 from stock technically builds more horsepower, even though a Blaster is more displacement. Blaster is a 195 single-cylinder 2-stroke. A YZ85, which I have the bottom end down here. This is to an 07 YZ85. A YZ85 is an 84cc single-cylinder 2-stroke that is water-cooled. Blaster is air-cooled due to the big fins. And a Blaster makes 17 to 19 horsepower. A 85 makes 20 to 21 and a half horsepower stock. So, and it's lighter by about 12 pounds, 12 or 13 pounds, which when it comes to something so small and hopefully as nimble as this is going to be, is very, very critical. So, over there behind my dad's quad, underneath the bench, I don't know if you can see it, there's some various pieces of metal. That is to a frame of a LT 125, a 1986, I believe, and that is a Suzuki solid framed 4-wheeler. I'm going to be using that front end and the spindles and the steering shaft, or some variation of the steering. I'm not sure yet. That's going to be the front end, the Toro frame, and then the pieces of the YZ85 frame. Oh, excuse me. Fuck. Here's the exhaust system, stock header, GYTR, FMF series shorty silencer. I'm going with the stock header because I had one sitting around. I don't feel like using the extra money to gain a quarter of a horse or a full horsepower, whatever you want to consider that FMF tells you. I ran a shorty with a stock silencer on my 85 that I recently traded. Stock header with a performance silencer, and then I put a performance header on it, and I honestly couldn't tell the difference. So I'm going to go a little cheaper route and save $200 and not use a performance header. I have a cylinder, the head, outer clutch cover, and inner clutch cover, ignition cover, carburetor, water pump cover, water pump shaft, and impeller. I'm going to be replacing the stator cover and the outer clutch cover with Boysen covers. I'm going to get high performance friction plates and steels, and heavy-duty springs. Other than that, everything in the clutch and the kicker gear is going to be the same. All the electrical is going to be stock, probably have to be spliced to be a bit longer. Stock flywheel. I'm going to be putting handlebars on this, but they are going to be straight styled drag bars. So it'll have a twist throttle, a hand clutch, kill switch. It'll have a couple other knickknacks and doodads in there. The parts you see here are mainly from a 2003, which basically everything in this box. This clutch is to a 2007. That piston and ring and bearing and everything was out of the 2003. And then the rest of that's the water pump bearing. That was all out of the 07. Stator was out of the 03. The flywheel was out of the 03. The 03 was completely blown up on the bottom end. That was the one that I bought to take the front end off and put on my TTR 125. Yeah, so that's what I did with that. The rest of the bike got sold, like the rear end and a couple other pieces here and there. And then this was a 2007 YZ85 bottom end. I bought on eBay for $100. I bought this probably 4 years ago. My dad wanted to do a shifter cart, and I've wanted to do a race mower. Convinced him to let me use this motor on a race mower, and I gave him $125. So he made 25 bucks. I lost 125. Win-win situation. So, plans are sit on like motorcycle, fill gas like motorcycle, control like four-wheeler, look like race mower. Seems simple. Plans in my head, quite complex. I'm going to be running a 1.25 inch diameter aluminum rear axle, aluminum race wheels all the way around, turf tires, so it still kind of handles like a lawnmower, but it'll be able to run on street and dirt. I'm not going to make it super low so it bottoms out on everything and I can still ride it around the yard for testing purposes. And I want it low enough that it'll handle on street without flipping like a monster truck or whatever. Some of the little things I've done to it. The side fairing here, this is just loosely on here for now. I've trimmed this and kind of shaped it because I don't need a fairing that sticks out this far or whatever, because the original radiator is not going to be in this area. I'm actually using an oversized radiator. I scrapped the old radiator a while ago because it leaked. But yeah, I'm going to clean up this edge, kind of shape this on a taper so it looks better, along with the same thing on the bottom. But I didn't want to go with a go-kart style gas tank because A, the aluminum ones are expensive, and B, they don't really hold a lot. This is 1.3 gallons. It's Yamaha blue, so it'll look good. The seat will match right up to it. I'll have a lot of seating on it. And if I wanted to dick around with one of my buddies, I could tell him to jump on the back and still have enough seating room for both of us. Exhaust, obviously. Bottom end. It's going to have a lot of performance parts, but I'm going to keep the stock displacement. Other than that, plans are just make it look good, I guess. Look good, go fast, perform. Like handling wise, braking. Just some of the parts that I've written up. I basically have a sheet, a variety of notes stapled together. It's probably 3 foot long, of everything that I have planned that I want to do, parts that I want to purchase, stuff on eBay that I've saved in the watch list, and I'm already up to about $800 just in ideas. So I'm going to try and do the entire build for under $2,000. That includes paint, building materials, parts, performance parts, and yeah, that's basically everything though. So this video has been long enough. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I have no idea what part 2 is going to be. I don't currently have a welder. Well, I have one, but it needs work. So one of these days I'm going to try and get that going, so that way I can actually start jumping into this. I have to straighten up some stuff on this frame. Some of those cuts are kind of crooked. Some of the stuff's not going to line up so well if I don't make everything somewhat square. Hard to make round tubing square, though, when all you have is a battery-powered Sawzall. I have a corded one, but that thing's shot. So it's basically time for the angle grinder and files now. But yeah, it should be a pretty interesting little build. I'm gonna put an ammo can somewhere on it because I have a retro styled ammo can. It's not green like the normal ones, it's like gray with a black lid. I want to put that on there somewhere, so if for some stupid reason I want to put something in it, I don't know, I think it'll be, because my plan in my head, obviously it's not a very good plan and it's not drawn out, but I'll have a lot of room underneath the seating area, minus where the chain and the brake line will run and the brake caliper. So I think I'll be able to put a ammo can there and actually utilize that space and make it look not so empty. But everything's going to be really short and compact, along with handling good. Those are two things that go together well. And yeah, well, that's enough of me rambling. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please like, comment, and subscribe for the Y-Zilla build. If you guys can think of any other names, I think that's pretty clever. I don't know. I like it, but have a good one, guys.